Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy holidays. And in today's video, as we talk about the top 5 best loadouts you guys actually can rock right now at the moment in Warzone. I notice a lot of people are still trying to find us like the best guns to do rock at the moment, and especially in today's video, I'm going to be recommending all the meta guns that a lot of people have been rocking right now at the recent update that's been going on lately. Now, before I do right into today's class setup for it, I'm going to need you guys to make a couple of things. Is drop a like, hit the subscribe button because it's brand new, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. So guys, don't be missing out on any of the brand new videos that's be coming on the channel. Also, leave it down in the comment section below and recommend me some guns that you guys have actually been using recently in Warzone that's actually been working out for you guys. Now it's time right today's class setup for it. Okay guys, so the first gun we're actually going to be talking about is mostly the MP40, which a lot of people has actually been rocking this mostly recently, since this actually is by far still like the #1 SMG at the moment. Now for the muzzle, I 100% recommend is recoil booster. For the barrel, 100% is actually going to be the first barrel, which a lot of people has actually been rocking with the most recently. For the optic, this is really just up to you guys if you guys just want to just rock us like a clean little iron sight on it, but I would still rock us like the slight reflector. The optic is really just up to you guys. For the stock I'm actually rocking is, of course, is a folding stock. For the perk ones, I'm actually rocking, of course, is break. For perk 2, I'm actually rocking is, of course, is quick. Rear grip, I'm actually rocking is a leather grip for your ADS speed and name and say ability. For the magazine, a lot of people are actually rocking is the 45 round magazine, since it actually just give you is your plus fire rate. For the ammunition, this is really just up to you guys if you guys want to rock is just hollow point, but I've been seeing mostly recently a lot of people has actually been rocking this the incendiary round. So if you guys just want to win like most of your fights, just kind of want to be a little bit cheesy with it, just kind of just rock this one. This is kind of like the best thing to do rock at the moment. And for the underbarrel, for it, I'm actually rocking is an M1941 hand stop. But as far as actually can see, this actually is like one of the best MP40 class setup at the moment right now in Warzone. I've been winning like a lot of my fights with this type of class setup. Okay guys, so for the next gun I'm actually using is the BREN. Now the BREN by far is the #1 long range meta at the moment in Warzone, and especially we just kind of want to just see like what's going to be the next long range meta at the the moment of the BREN that's getting a nerf to it. So this by far is going to be like the best class setup for the BREN as of right now. So for the muzzle, so that's going to be some mercury silencer. For the barrel, a lot of people are using is the royal barrel, where actually does help us with your bullet velocity and actually can kind of help us like with the recoil control for any long distance range fight. For the optic, this is really just kind of up to you guys, but I would just say just still kind of just rock us like the G16 2.5x. Now if you guys just want to kind of rock something a little bit different, a lot of people are recommending is rocking this the 3.5 rifle scope, which I kind of really don't like about it, but I can kind of just say I just don't want nothing that kind of like zoomed in, since I actually can kind of see a little bit of a far distance, since I'm actually on PC and kind of got like good frames with it. So I can kind of say it's up to you guys on what type of optic scope you guys want to rock for it. A lot of people actually are rocking is the second stock for it, but I would 100% say it still is just kind of rock. It's just the first stock, which actually does help us with your accuracy and your recoil control. For the perk, I'm actually rocking, of course, is brace, and for my perk 2, I'm actually kind of rocking is just fully loaded. Rear grip, this is up to you guys, but I will, of course, I will 100% just say it just rock is just a polymeric grip, which actually does help with your flinch resistance and your accuracy and your recoil control while sustaining fire for any type of long range type of fight. For the magazine, a lot of people are actually rocking is the 40 round magazine, which actually does help us with your recoil control and your accuracy, and you do actually get us a plus fire rate for it. For the ammunition, 100% is going to be rocking is, of course, the Lethan for any type of long range gunfight. And for my underbarrel, a lot of people actually are rocking is the M1941 hand stop for your recoil control and your accuracy for it. Okay guys, so the next one is actually going to be the top breaker, which a lot of people are still calling it as like the snake shots. By far, this actually is kind of like one of the best close range type of pistols for any type of like disengagements. I'm talking about like a 2-on-1 situation, everybody's fully pushing you, man. The snake shots by far is actually going to be is one of the best pistols that you do rock right now at the moment. It actually kind of like kills people as fast as it does, even after like the nerf for it. This is actually still pretty good that you actually do rock for it. So for the muzzle, a lot of people are still rocking the FA stabilizer. For the barrel, a lot of people are still recommending is rocking is, of course, it's the first barrel, which actually does help out instead of the second barrel. For the optic, really be honest, I don't know if this actually kind of like reflects on from what Vanguard actually does, kind of like with like the hidden stats for it, but I would, of course, would say it's like the 3.5 rifle scope is kind of like the best optic for it. Any type of optic for any type of pistol does help out for it, so I would kind of percent just say just right whatever type of optic scope actually does help us with like with your accuracy and your recoil control, just kind of just use what's for it. For the trigger action, of course, is the rapid action. For the muzzle, not for the muzzle, for the magazine, a lot of people are still rocking is, of course, is basically it's your Russian short round magazine, which actually does help with your damage and your range for itself. And for the ammunition, of course, it's going to be the M15 shell shock, which actually does help out with the snake shot rounds for it. For the rear grip, a lot of people are still going to be rocking is, of course, is basically it's the pine tar grip, which just helps with your recoil control and your hip fire accuracy. For the perk, of course, it's going to be akimbo, and for my perk tools, that's going to be, of course, is quick. Okay, guys, so for most of you guys that like the Cooper Carbine, this actually is going to be like one of the best ranged Cooper Carbine builds. So this is kind of going to be kind of what a lot of people are going to be seeing, like after like the BREN nerf. I can kind of see like the Cooper Carbine was going to be the next kind of like new long range meta. So of course with the muzzle, I'm actually gonna be helping you guys out with the best long range setup for it. It's actually gonna be some Mercury silencer. 50 barrel, 100% is gonna be of course the 22 Cooper custom. For the optic, this is really just up to you guys, but of course I would say it's just the 3.5 rifle scope. For the stock, 100% is actually going to be what is it? Oh, it's the Cooper 45 RS, which a lot of people are actually of course gonna be rocking right now at the moment for it. For the stock is but the perk is actually going to be of course is brace, and for my perk 2 is actually going to be is fully loaded. For the rear grip is actually going to be of course is a rubber grip, which actually just helps us with your recoil control. For the ammunition, of course, going to be it's a 60 round drum magazine, which actually just helps with your recoil control, your accuracy, and you're going to get a plus fire rate for it. For the ammunition, of course, is going to be is your Lethan, and from my underbarrels it's going to be is a hand stop. So you guys actually can see from the stats for itself, this is actually going to be is one of the best long range type of build itself. So I 100% say this is going to be the best long range Cooper Carbine build after the BREN nerf. And for the gun that everybody loves the most is the STG. Now of course for the muzzle is actually going to be is the Mercury silencer, which actually just helps with your recoil control. For the barrel, 100% is actually going to be is the second barrel, which is by far still is one of the best barrels to do right for the STG for any type of long range fight. For the optic, this is really just up to you guys, but of course it's going to be still for me it's still going to be it's the G16 2.5X. For the stock, it's actually going to be it's mostly 100% going to be is the last stock, which is going to be the way it would actually just help us with your accuracy, your flinch resistance, your recoil control, and your accuracy. For the perk 1, of course, is actually going to be well, a lot of people 100% say for like a long range type of fight for the SCG, it's up to you guys, but I 100% say just kind of just rock is basically is not really just mostly just vital, but 100% I can say just rock is basically is focus, which a lot of times for the vital perk is mostly just going to be for like up close type of fights for it, not really just mostly of the vital perk. You really don't need it for like any type of long range type of fight for itself. Now for the perk 2, it's going to be is fully loaded. For the rear grip, 100% is going to be your rubber grip, which actually just helps with your recoil control. For the magazine, a lot of people are still going to be saying it's just rocking basically it's a 60 round drum magazine, but I can 100% say it's basically just kind of just rocking to basically the Russian short 45 round magazine, which actually just helps us with your bullet velocity, your range, and of course you guys that you can get is your plus damage for it. So I can 100% say just rock this one. And for the ammunition, 100% just rock it's your Lethan, and for my underbarrel, I of course 100% say just rock is basically just your hand stop. So there you guys go, man. The top 5 best loadouts to use right now at the moment. But if you guys didn't learn something new, man, make sure you do leave a like, hit the subscribe button because it's brand new, and turn on the notification. But as always, have a great day.